on direct examination of Abe Dorr, he said he just saw you run down the stairwell. You heard that, correct?
Yes.
So that would mean one of you was lying, isn't that right?
One of us?
One of us, either you or Abe Dorr. You said you hit your knee. Abe Dorr says you didn't.
Objection, calls for speculation.
And it's argumentative, sustained.
Okay. Now, you've lied to law enforcement in the past, haven't you?
Objection, relevance.
Your Honor, goes to the veracity of the witness.
I'm sorry?
It goes to the veracity of the witness.
Your Honor,
Whether he's lied to law enforcement before?
Yes.
Your Honor, may I be heard? Prior acts are not relevant to this case.
Is that a mock trial rule?
Your Honor, this isn't trying to get him to seem like he's a wrongdoer. I'm just pointing out the fact that he has lied to
Well,
police.
that's a
department.
prior act.
Yes.
So
Well-
what does the mock trial rule say?
That, I don't know exactly what the rule says, to be honest with you.
Then sustained.
Back on the night of January
And
20th,
just out of curiosity, up until now, you haven't been honest with me?
I have been.
Well, you just had to point that out that you were, to be honest with you, I don't know, so.
Sorry, Your Honor. Back on the night of January 28th, back on the night of the 28th, you were asked to come in to the police station for questioning, isn't that right?
At midnight, yes, I was.
And you told Lieutenant Potter that not once, but several times, you were nowhere near the Fondren parking garage that night. Isn't that right?
Due to the fact that I was not under oath then, and also due to the fact that the police department has been following me around for quite some time, just to see if I would do any act of illegal acts.
Was that a yes? That, yes, you had said several times that, and loudly, that you were never on top of the Fondren parking garage.
To her, yes, due to the fact the police department has been following me around, and also due to the fact I was not under oath then.
Your Honor, move to strike the non-responsive portion of that statement, everything after the yes.
And it's supposed to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. All of it's responsive to the question asked.
I just asked if he was lying. Yeah, he had said.
And then you did the follow-up, and that would be a yes.
Yeah.
And did he respond to that?
Yes, and then he went on. I just wanted to.
And then you asked it again, right?
No, I believe there was an objection. I could be wrong.
So,
Um,
you want me to instruct him as to how to answer a question?
yes, I would like you to instruct the witness to answer in yes or no.
If you can answer the question yes or no, answer the question yes or no. If you can't, then tell us you can't answer the question. Right? So, ask your question again.
So you told Lieutenant Potter not once but several times and loudly that you were never on top of the parking garage that night. Isn't that right?
Yes,
So that was a lie, wasn't it?
yes, but due to the fact I was not under oath. And,
Thank you.
okay.
Would it surprise you to know, scratch that, sorry. Abe Dorr testified that he saw you, withdrawn. You said that you hit your knee on the south stairwell door, isn't that correct?
Objection, asked and answered.
I was not done with my question, but if you would let me finish, you will see it's not asked.
Well, it sounded like you finished the question.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to, I just took a pause.
Okay. Sustained, rephrase.
So
Ask the
you-
question again.
So you said you hit your knee on the south stairwell door, but you never testified that your knee was bleeding in any way, isn't that right?
I said that night I went back home to clean up my scrapes and bruises.
But you never testified that your knee was bleeding.
But when I said I cleaned up my scrapes and bruises, meaning that I had, when I hit my knee on that door jam, I would have.
Your Honor,
protective injury.
I asked the witness to answer in yes or no only.
Wish to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor.
The answer when you wish to be heard is always yes.
Yeah,
And while you're standing up, come up with a question or a statement or whatever it is you want to say.
The witness is clarifying his statement based on counsel's last question.
I'll allow him to answer his question.
Okay.
What he did.
So you said you cleaned up your scrapes and bruises. Would that mean your knee was bleeding?
Yes,
Now, you also testified that you had scratches on your arms, correct?
yes, because my cat, when the officer that night came and banged on my door, no, not that night, the next morning, when Lieutenant Carter came and knocked on my door, she kind of went crazy and her claws scratched my arm.
Thank you. No further questions.
Any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you can step down, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Any other witnesses?
The defense would like to call Leslie Grand to